Peace family, it's me Game Boy back with a new video. Today I'm coming at you with another book review. Don't forget, as always, if you like what you hear or you're interested in purchasing the book, you can always go to the description and find the link where you can purchase the book. And also the links to all my social media are in the description as well, so don't forget to follow me on there for more content. And with that being said, let's jump into it. So the books that I'm about to share with you are based off the teachings of Dr. Sebi. If you don't know who Dr. Sebi is, first I recommend that you go, check out his lectures. He talks about like how to eat healthy, how black people can eat healthy, the African genome, basically how black people could eat a diet that's conducive to, their bodies. Black people have different bodies from everyone else on earth. Pretty much every race is different, you know what I'm saying? So he teaches like how black people, like, first of all, why the diet that black people have been on isn't conducive to them, isn't beneficial to us, to them. And he teaches the proper diet, you know what I'm saying? And also he he's a doctor, you know what I'm saying? He was saying that he could cure any disease. He's said to have cured AIDS, HIV, cancer. He's said to have cured it for, like, you know what I'm saying, celebrities, but he was also doing it for regular people on the regular level. So what happened was he was making these claims and stuff like that, and then the Supreme Court, like, caught ear of it and decided to like sue him or whatever, and he had to go through this whole court case system. And what happened is he actually ended up beating the case because he proved that he actually knew how to cure cancer, AIDS, HIV, any disease. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be sharing that information with y'all as well. But, like I said, go check out Dr. Sebi, RIP Dr. Sebi. And these books that I'm about to share with you are based off his teachings. So let's jump into it. So the first book that I recommend you go pick up is Alkaline Herbal Medicine, Reverse Disease and Heal the Electric Body. The African Bio-Mineral Balance supports the healthy expression of the African genome in all people. Basically, what this book talks about is the fact that there's a natural order, you know what I'm saying, in life. And, you know what I'm saying, if this is the natural order, if you under these natural circumstances, your body, or any organism's body, plants, whatever, is designed to, live in this natural environment, you know what I'm saying? And it's not until you start taking things out or adding things in that weren't there at first that you start to cause problems within that organism. So for example, like if we live in this environment, you know what I'm saying, and it's got trees, plants, and all that stuff, sunlight, all that stuff. And you know what I'm saying, we eat the plants that's naturally in the environment and all that stuff. It's all part of a natural process. Like we taking care of ourselves, you know what I'm saying? It's not until people start bringing over new plants and stuff, where plants that was already there start dying, and you know what I'm saying, we bringing new animals over, they start eating all that stuff. That's what causes problems within the environment and what causes problems for organisms, okay? So that's one of the things they talk about. They also talk about the fact that the environment in Africa was, is sunny. It's conducive for growing plant life. So before black people was brought over here during slavery, we was eating a diet that was mainly plant-based, plant-centric. You know what I'm saying? And the benefits of that is that that was our proper diet. You know what I'm saying? We was living a healthier lifestyle. He says that diseases, they exist in mucus. You know what I'm saying? And mucus, you get mucus from eating like meats and cheese and all that other stuff. But if you eat plants don't cause mucus in the body because, one, that's what we're supposed to eat, and two, plants is full of water. If you don't know, water is the basis of all life, period. So by eating a plant-based diet, you eliminate the possibility for diseases to even thrive in your body. You know what I'm saying? Microorganisms don't have nothing to feed on if you don't give them any mucus. So if you eat straight plant-based diet, and you get rid of all the mucus in your body, then any HIV bacteria or AIDS bacteria or microorganisms or whatever, they don't have nothing. They don't have no way to thrive within your body. So you kill them off. Period. That's how Dr. Sebi was um, curing diseases and stuff like that. That's how he was curing every disease. He would put his people on a plant-based diet and make them stick to that diet, and over time they would heal themselves. Period. That's how it goes. Also, so overall, I enjoyed this book. Like, it's not a long read, as you can see. It's pretty thin. It's only about, you know what I'm saying? Not even 50 pages. You know what I'm saying? It's like 40 pages of content, and then the last part of the book, he basically lists herbs and their purposes, like what they're good for. You know what I'm saying? Natural herbs that grow in the environment and their healing purposes. Because before people was taking pills and all that stuff, we was using herbs to have different effects on our body to heal us. You know what I'm saying? We was just eating natural herbs. And that's what he recommends. He doesn't recommend us taking medicine or none of that stuff. Just find herbs and, you know what I'm saying, let the herbs do what they was put here to do. He has a whole list of natural herbs right here in the book, and it's not a long read. The as far as the cons of this book, I would say that it could be, he could have listed like more herbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure this isn't all the natural herbs in the world, and also he could have like put a website or somewhere we could get these. Like, it's kind of difficult trying to find these. And also, one thing that I noticed is that this isn't like every herb that was used. Like, I've read other books, and I would read about a herb that the ancient Egyptians used, and I go with what the ancient Egyptians did all day. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I would find a herb that the ancient Egyptians used, and I would come to this book and see that it's not in the book. So this is an incomplete list, but it's still a good list. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the pros, I would say that it's a good reference book, and also it's not a very long read. Like, you read this, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be a conscious eater. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start living a healthier lifestyle because now you're conscious of what you're putting into your body. And also, like I said, like, it comes with a list of herbs and their uses. How you can, some of these herbs are good for like breaking up inflammation. Some of these are good for dissolving calcium deposits. Some of them are good for, you know what I'm saying, strengthening your immune system, intracellular cleansing, whatever. You know, it's a whole list of herbs. If you just get on Google, you find the herbs, and then, you know, you purchase them, then you on your way to living a healthier lifestyle, period. I started taking olive leaf extract and Damiana, and within like 2 weeks, I started noticing that I was more energetic. You know what I'm saying? I felt healthier. I felt better about myself. So this stuff is definitely not no joke. And this is the diet that black people is supposed to be on, because again, black people was on a plant-based diet before we were enslaved and brought over to America. So this information and applying this information is important, and is very important in our spiritual awakening and returning to Godhood. Second book that I recommend you go pick up, again, both of these books are going to be in the description if you're interested in buying them, is by the same author. It's Alkaline Plant-Based Diet, Reversing Disease and Saving the Planet with an Alkaline Plant-Based Diet. And again, this book pretty much says all of the same things as the other one, except for, rather than talking about like herbs and stuff like that, they talk about a plant-based diet. You know, this one talks about a plant-based diet as well, but it's shorter. This one goes more in depth on the history and, you know, why black people should be on a plant-based diet, how it's going to benefit you to be on a plant-based diet. And they instead of listing like herbs in the back of the book, they list dishes that you can make for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like alkaline dishes. You know, I haven't tried cooking any of them yet, but I will, and I'll probably, like, you know, upload a video of it and let y'all know what I think. But again, both of these books are based off the teachings of Dr. Sebi. So I'm just gonna read the back cover of alkaline herbal medicine, you know, just so y'all can get an idea of like what this book is, an idea of what's in this book. Alkaline herbal medicine gives insights into many of the herbs used to reverse disease in Dr. Sebi's African Biomineral Balance. It covers scientifically supported properties, preparation, doses and dosages, and how to combine herbs. It addresses alkaline foods on the Dr. Sebi nutritional guide and their chemical affinity with and support of the electric body. If you don't know what the electric body is, like, the electric body is basically like, you know what I'm saying, your energy field, pretty much. The natural order of life design the body to be healthy and heal under the right conditions. Like I said, if we in this natural environment and ain't nothing added or taken away, we designed to heal and thrive on our own. You know what I'm saying? It's a system. As we inhale oxygen, you know what I'm saying? Then we breathe out carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is breathed in by the plants, and then they breathe out the oxygen. You know what I'm saying? We all part of a system, a cycle, and we feeding off each other. Now, if you take away all the plants, we don't have no way to breathe. So we both die off. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. These conditions are programmed into the DNA of Homo sapiens, whose base DNA makeup is the African genome. Diets centered on the consumption of natural alkaline plant foods and ample exposure to the sun, supported by the healthy expression of the African genome. The environment of Africa and environments similar to Africa produce life that develops with a complete and balanced electric structure. The plant life that grew in these environments grew under optimal conditions in nutrient-rich soil under year-long exposure to the sun. The resulting chemical makeup of these natural alkaline plants protected them from environmental stresses. Africans originally ate diets centered on the consumption of these plants, like the great apes of Africa, and the programming of the African genome used to use the protective nature of these plants nutrients to support its vibrancy. So again, like, black people, this is the diet that we was eating. Plant-based diets is the diet that we was eating before we were indoctrinated. I mean, before we was enslaved. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, whether you choose to listen or not. Like, that's a fact. Before you was enslaved, Africans was eating a plant-based diet, and black people are designed to eat a plant-based diet. We're not meant to eat no meats or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying give up meat completely, even though that is the goal and that is the most beneficial thing to do. But at least be conscious of what you eat. If all you eat is meat, you got a problem. You need to change it, period. You know what I'm saying? So this was just a quick review on these two books based off of the teachings of Dr. Sebi. If you enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying, let me know in the comments what you think. And, you know, drop a like. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. I'll link in the description. And if you want to purchase these books, you can also find the purchase link in the description as well. And with that being said, as always, I love y'all. Have a good one. Peace.